You are a parasite. You wasted all these years. Now you are on YouTube and you're doing nothing engineering on YouTube. But in fact, I wasn't happy and I am not happy. Subscribe more to his channel so that the disappointment doesn't turn to a disownment.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
After graduating from engineering school, I announced to my parents that I wasn't in fact going to continue my education immediately, but I was going to take a short hiatus to focus on some businesses and this YouTube channel. Well, it went as well as you would expect. They did not like the idea. So in today's video, I'm going to ask my mother, Lynda, a few questions to try and get to the bottom of how she truly feels about it and if anything changed. This is honestly one of the most uncomfortable videos I've ever had to make. So, enjoy, I guess. But before I got to the very big questions, I needed to win her in. I needed to ask some very light-hearted questions to maybe influence the type of questions she was going to ask me. So I started easy and asked her this. So let's start gentle. The first thing I would like to know is what your idea of marriage was as a child and how that has changed after you grew up and you became a mother and a wife.
As a child growing up, seeing my mom or my parents growing up together, doing everything together, sometimes tough stuff, and comparing that to me now as a wife, I kind of didn't get them well. I feel it's more harder because I was a child and I saw everything so easy. We eat 3, sometimes 4 times in a day. So now I have been a wife trying to put my family together. I see it as a little tougher than I saw my parents do.
So far so good, simple question, simple answer. And then she asks this.
What aspect of me draws you closer to me?
In hindsight, I should have really thought about the answer I was given to this question because what she said at the end really surprised me. You're a very good listener, so I really enjoy talking to you and telling you everything that's on my mind without the fear of judgment. There's a lot of judgment that happens a lot of the time, but it's still fun to talk to you and get to know your thoughts on things. And even with pop culture issues, everything that is happening in the world, you are very plugged into the internet, so it's fun to have someone to talk to sometimes about things. So you would think, wow, Francis, that was a very nice thing for you to say, but spoiler alert, you would be wrong.
I wouldn't say that is fair. I would say that is you are a parasite.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Because someone who is always there, whenever you have you need somebody to talk to or somebody to tell whatever the nonsense, there's always somebody there who is ready to listen. So you are a parasite.
I didn't realize that this woman was in fact my biggest up. So yeah, the cooking has started and it was only going to get worse from here. But I still needed to persevere. Still needed to tame the fire and control the flames so that it didn't blow out of proportion. But as I said earlier, it's going to get much worse. But then I asked her this. What was the nicest thing that anybody had ever done for her? And her answer was very upsetting and definitely not what I expected.
Because I can't pinpoint and tell you that somebody has done this nice thing to me that I was so surprised. No. One thing I've realized in life is that people love you for who you are, right? People don't just do things for people because they just want to do it for them. They get attracted to you because of how nice, let me put it that way, how nice you are to them. So the nice thing that somebody has ever done to me is me putting myself out there, being so kind to people, and they in return, they also loving me.
So wait. The nicest thing that anybody has ever done for you is you being kind, you still going out of your way to do things for people. And this is not even an embellishment. This is the type of person that this woman truly is. But it was quite sad to hear that this thing hadn't been reciprocated to benefit her. So at this point, I realized I needed to double my hustle and change this woman's life. And you can help with that by hitting the like button and also subscribing to the channel if you're new here. My name is Francis and I make interesting videos like this one. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so I can make this woman proud. Now back to the cookings. So I asked her what the nicest thing anybody had done for her was, and she repays me by asking me this.
Physical features that attract you to a woman.
And now I'm supposed to boil down everything that I look for in a woman into just physical appearance. Well, then I would say I like to keep myself in the best shape possible, exercising and eating well. That really pushes me to do some uncomfortable things and honestly motivates me to do some things that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do. And so I would like someone who matches that energy, someone who would like to do the things I enjoy doing. So if I'm picking a person solely on looks, I'll pick someone who is in shape. So it seems this woman is bent on asking me quite uncomfortable questions. So I decided to put her in the hot seat and ask her this. Of your 2 kids, who is your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite is the calm one. And I think every parent will attest to the fact that when you have 2 kids and one is like, hey, and one is like, you, who hates that?
And to put that in context, this is a competition between myself and my 11-year-old sister. So, and one is my 11-year-old sister. And apparently I'm the calm one. So I guess I'll take whatever. And after that, she decided to ask me this.
What is one thing that you strongly believe in?
One thing that I strongly believe in. You see, you just mentioned that I'm a very calm person. And I've realized that people will take advantage of the calm person. So now I'm also trying to be a kind person, right? Yeah, so one thing I've realized about people is people will take advantage of what you have to offer if you let them. So you have to believe someone when they show you who they are and make them pay. You have to make them pay. Make them be accountable for their actions, and that is one of the only ways that you, as a calm person, I'm speaking for myself, can have a very cool and peaceful life. And at this point, the video had been going on for long enough, and I knew I needed to ask her the question that we all came here for, when she was most disappointed in me. And I hated every moment of this.
Oh, disappointed.
Did you hear that? That is the laughter of a woman about to demolish somebody.
You said you want to do YouTube or like because I think this is unfounded. The traditional way of life is what I know, and I might be wrong, but in fact I wasn't happy and I am not happy. So viewers, try and subscribe more to his channel so that the disappointment doesn't turn to a disownment, please.
It breaks my heart every time. But thank you for watching the video. You heard the woman. Subscribe to the channel before the disappointment turns into a disownment. We couldn't quite hit the 1K mark by the end of 2024, but that's fine, that's no problem. We can definitely hit that and more, maybe even 2K by the end of January. So if you still haven't subscribed, please do so and leave a comment about what you just witnessed below. Thank you and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.